laser tech used to find ancient ruins and reveals that Cambodian culture could rewrite history. Now, the Khmer Empire of Cambodia may have been the largest in the world in the 12th century. Archaeologists have unearthed the world's largest archaeological site, scanning nearly 2,000 square kilometers of landscape in Cambodia to search for evidence from the Khmer Rouge Empire. These discoveries came with the application of LiDAR technology, which uses airborne lasers to collect data on landscape topography. This is something that archaeologists have been using lately and found many sites, even in the dense jungles of Latin America, for example, have found new pyramids. So this is also being used here in Cambodia. Now the results of the campaign are ready to be given to the public, including the pioneering discoveries of lost cities and what technology could have been used. The findings are so revolutionary that some archaeologists claim that their work will rewrite history, quote unquote. In an exclusive report from The Guardian, the project leader and archaeologist Damien Evans explains the magnitude of the findings. He says, "We have entire cities that were discovered under the forest that no one knew were there. Prien Khan, Kompong, for example. And as it turns out, we only discovered parts of the Mahaparapava in Phnom Kulen. This is what it found in this 2012 survey. And this time, they said, we discovered how big Phnom Penh was. Laser technology reveals that Cambodian culture rewrites history." And here is a map. You can see Mahandra Parvata and the Angkor Temple to the upper right, and the extension of this. Now, the size of these unknown settlements means that the Khmer Empire may have been the largest empire on Earth during the peak of the 12th century. It's the first clear proof that Angkor was densely populated and opens up new avenues for research into how civilization and its cities were built. For example, in a post on the official Kali site, Evans describes how the study added more knowledge about the layout of temples at Sambor Prey. LiDAR, the laser data, adds a whole new dimension and shows us a fairly complex system of ditches, roads, and other features that were not mapped out in detail before. These data are proving to be extremely valuable archaeologically and should add a new dimension to understanding for the developing of pre-Angkorian and how it continues as an important center in the Angkor era. Now, many of the findings run counter to long-term assumptions about Angkorian's technology and history. The complex water systems discovered through the study appear to have been built hundreds of years ago. In addition, the lack of southern settlements revealed by the survey calls into question the long-held belief that Angkor collapsed after an invasion of Thailand and forced passengers or residents to flee to the south. Now, other archaeologists in southern Asia and Angkor have praised the study, saying the findings are fascinating and argue that the study is the largest ever done on Angkorian culture. Evans and his team have been inspired since 2009 with the use of the RAND that mapped the Caracol Monument in Maya with funding from National Geographic. The 2012 study revealed the first modern evidence of the city of Mahandra Partava, among other important discoveries, and enabled the team to obtain funding from the European Research Council in 2015 to excavate all this area, obviously, to study it more. The official results of the 2015 study will be published in the Journal of Archaeological Science, and Evans will also give a speech at the Royal Geographical Society in London. The Kali project will continue its activities, including sector verification, until the end of this year, 2020. And this is by Anastasios Dinos, Apocalypse John, and it's on diadrastika. I've translated it for you from a Greek article. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.